Just to give us a little glimpse into the amount of work that goes into each car, Paul's offered to show us how much attention he pays even to the smallest of jobs. Now, Paul, I know you spend most of your time in the office counting your money and putting it in the bank, but do you actually get hands-on? You do a bit of physical work yourself?
Chris, I am all hands-on, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
John sits in the office and does the counting.
All right.
And I'm hands-on with all of the restoration work.
What are you doing at the moment?
At the moment, I'm making a retainer for the ashtray, and it's this area across here.
Yeah, okay.
And
I can see it's already starting to take some shape.
So we're making this shape up here. We've just started with a flat piece of metal, and, and none of this is visible when it's in the car. Yep, the ashtray sits in there.
Yes, it's one of those swivelling ashtrays, isn't it?
That's
they were very
you
trendy
just push
in
the
those
side.
days.
It's got a little Jaguar motif on there.
Right.
And then this here will actually fit up inside above the radio in there.
Oh, I can see. Yes,
and it just fills that last section.
You can see. Look, let me have a look at that. You've got. I don't want to drop the ashtray. You take that. But I mean, you've had to cut that out. You've got two welds there on each side, which you've had to grind off. You've got to You've got to shape that. You had to shape that.
And then we've got these two brackets,
and those two brackets as well. So if you add it all up,
it's probably 3 hours work.
It's quite a lot of money for one little bit of sheet metal. Trimming is another important part of any car restoration, and it's something that you simply have to get right. One of the things I know fascinates a lot of people, certainly does me, is this business of trimming, which I know you do here as well. You can actually, I mean, a seat looks like, it's beautifully sort of sculpted leather, but there's a lot of work that goes into that too. Have you got anything you can show us?
We can. Well, this is actually seats that I've completed last week.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And this is made from a hide. I've started with a bare hide, made the templates, not machine stitched it.
This is your trim shop, is it?
Yeah, this is where all the trimming goes on.
Oh, I recognise that leather from the car.
But
that's in its raw state. Is this the kind of thing, people say, God, it takes the hides of 25 cows to do one car.
No, not quite 25.
This is it, but whatever.
This has taken about 3 hides to do this one.
Lovely stuff. So that's that's as you get it from the leather suppliers.
From the suppliers.
Wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward to this, Paul. This is great.
Yeah, well, let's say she's passed the MOT first time. And now it's time to do some miles and iron out any little flaws.
So we'll call this a test drive, shall we?
Yes, we will.
How do I get in here? That's a challenge, right from the start. Look at it, I mean, great. Piece of car in the way. Right, give us a little blast of acceleration. So what's the appeal? I mean, you must have this sort of conversation with your customers all the time. They're spending a lot of money on a car like this, and they could have something much easier to maintain, much more quiet, much more comfy, much more up-to-date, all the electronic gadgets and everything. So why do they want a 1960s sports car?
I don't really know. It must be prestige, I suppose. I mean,
is it?
It's just, there's nothing like it.
There is something magical about it, I think, but it's very hard to define, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is costing a packet, you did say, so we're talking about if you bought the car as well as having it done in your workshop, it could be in for £100,000 or something.
Well, you could quite easily run up to that.
There has to be an elegant way of getting out of this. I haven't found it yet. Brilliant, Paul. That's really the icing on it. You've given us a wonderful day showing us all the tricks of the trade, but this really is a sort of nice culmination to a great day. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.